Dubai or Bali, two of the hottest destinations for digital nomads and expats in 2025. But which one actually fits your lifestyle, goals, and budget better? Let's break it down. I have been based in Bali over 4 years, and after finally spending some real time here in Dubai, I have some thoughts. This is just my honest take based on my personal experience, but I think you will find it helpful. And in each category, from cost of living to lifestyle, business, dating, and more, I will give 1 point to the winner. And at the end, we will see which one really comes out on top. Let's dive in. So the first category is tax setup, and in Dubai, you still have the opportunity for 0% personal income tax, which is incredible. So if that's important, Dubai is so much better, because in Bali, the setups there can be pretty good, but you're still gonna pay like 15 to 30% tax. So Dubai definitely wins in this category. And the next one is cost of living, and everything here in Dubai definitely costs like 2 to 3 times as much as in Bali. So yeah, if you're not making a lot of money, it definitely doesn't make sense to live here in Dubai. It's just like so much more expensive. And by the way, this 2 to 3 times as much, like it's pretty average for food, coffee, apartments, like everything that I've seen. But for example, if you base yourself in Dubai and you save, let's say, $10,000 every single month on taxes, then it doesn't really matter that you paying for the lifestyle and living in Dubai $6,000 per month instead of like $2,000 in Bali, because you save on taxes like way more than that. But for most people, as it's just so much cheaper to live in Bali for similar lifestyle, Bali definitely gets point on this category. But of course, money is not everything. There's so many different things that will make your decision where to move. And I'm gonna go over everything. But before that, just quick mention of my friends from Gen Zone. They're basically the best company you can use to set up a business and tax residency in Dubai in UAE. They have an all-in-one service with 5-star reviews and have already helped more than 700 people to set up a company in Dubai and legally get 0% tax residency. I will leave a link in the description where you can book a free consultation call with them. I would highly recommend that if you're interested in Dubai setups. But yeah, when it comes to working and networking, one thing that is really good in Dubai is that the Wi-Fi is super good. Like, it's definitely better than in Bali. I mean, Bali is also decent, but it's just like way faster here. And also the distance to Europe and also the time zone compared to Europe is way better here. Like if you work Europe hours or you need to visit all the time, it's way better to live in Dubai in that way than in Bali. It's a little bit further away, obviously, and also the time zone is a little bit bigger problem. But actually in Bali, compared to Europe, it's still okay. You usually work in the afternoon and evening instead of morning and daytime, so it's not too bad. But for some situation, of course, the time zone can make more sense in Dubai. And networking is so good in Bali. Like you just meet different business owners and like people all the time, and you end up talking with so many different kind of people and learning so much and getting inspired. I really love this about Bali. In Dubai, I would say it's a little bit less often that you end up talking to people than in Bali, but it's pretty good here also. And for certain businesses and certain people, I think it can be better in Dubai in terms of like what kind of people you end up meeting. Maybe the opportunities are a bit more here in certain ways. Like in Bali, I often meet people who make like $10,000 to $30,000 per month. But in Dubai, I would imagine you meet like a lot of millionaires and actually like really rich people with big businesses that you probably don't meet so much of those people in Bali. And in Bali, there's definitely more people that are like super beginners, like actually just coming there for like a month or two and hoping for the best. So that's, I guess, happens way less here in Dubai. So overall, this category, I will give it to Dubai. And next up is lifestyle and the vibe. And the biggest difference in this category, in my opinion, is how to get around, because in Bali, it's just so easy to have a scooter. You can drive like few minutes anywhere, like close by. There's so much, so easily from your door to door, like just in few minutes. Super simple life, like yeah, it's just the freedom to have the scooter there. And it's really affordable with the scooters. Also in Dubai, you need a car or you need to use taxis. It costs way more, and just like the distances are more further away, takes longer with like the crazy road systems. Like even somewhere that is close by, like 1 kilometer away, sometimes it takes like 15 minutes because you need to go around the big roads. So the daily life is not as like freedom based, like you can just go anywhere so easy, like quickly, which I don't really like so much here in Dubai. And when it comes to the places you want to go in daily basis, like gyms, spas, paddle. Both are really good, but Canggu, especially in Bali, is definitely superior. There's just so many nice gyms and like with recovery areas and like so many paddle places. There's just like endless. In Dubai, there's pretty good options for gyms and everything, but it's just not as many, not so many like close by that you can just go easily. And it's just like a little bit different lifestyle. And in Bali, you can even surf. So yeah, in Bali, it's more like island vibe, like this kind of place, everybody going out to eat and like out to do things and be in the nature and walking by the beach and swimming and that kind of thing all the time. In Dubai, it's more like city vibes and like there's pretty nice beach here also, but it's very different vibe and just things to do. It's a bit different. So definitely the point goes to Bali. And what about dating and social life? I would say it's definitely easier to meet people and make friends in Bali. It's very like that kind of vibe and environment where everybody just talking to each other, getting to know each other. And there's generally like way more like a little bit younger people, like from 20 to 30 in Bali. Like I found it way easier to make friends in Bali than in Dubai. Obviously, I haven't been as long as I have been in Bali in Dubai, so I can't fully compare it, but just the vibe and what I see, it seems way better in Bali. And join my school community, the Nomad tribe, by the way, if you're planning to go to Bali, if you want to join our meetups and have all the information you need and have over 100 videos explaining all the things you need to know to avoid any mistakes and make sure you have the best time in Bali. And when it comes to dating and finding a partner in these places, I would say at least like as a guy, like every guy would probably agree that Bali is way better in this way. What I hear from people in Dubai is just really not so good to date. It's more like money based here. Like it's not really super genuine. It's not really so easy to find a good partner here. In Bali, I guess some people are saying that it's a bit like hookup culture when it comes to the foreigners dating each other. I don't know, like apparently people not having the best experience, but in my opinion, like especially if you're interested in dating the locals, like Asian, Indonesian girls, like it's really good in Bali. There's a lot of nice people who are like genuinely trying to find a life partner. Like yeah, it's way better in my opinion. So yeah, this category goes to Bali again. And what about the places to live, like long-term rentals in these places? I would say Dubai is definitely, when it comes to long-term like apartments like I have here, it's way better in Dubai, but obviously it's a bit more expensive. But Bali is definitely better for like monthly rental. There's way more places that are pretty good, like nice places, or like cheaper, like guest houses. Like it's definitely better, especially if you don't want to spend crazy amount of money. But yeah, Bali is a bit lacking into like long-term rentals. If you want like yearly rental in a modern new place that is nice in nice area, it can be a little bit harder to find that kind of place. In Bali and Dubai, there's probably more options. So I would say this category is a tie between the two. It's like depends on the situation which one is better. And when it comes to food, Bali is obviously like famous for having the best food and there's so many million options for anything. But I was actually surprised that when I came to Dubai, I was not expecting it, but some of the food I ate here, for example the acai bowls in the acai spot, insanely good. Like 10 out of 10, like so much better than any of the acai bowls or any that kind of food that I eat in Bali. And also in Dubai, of course, it feels way better, like the bacteria and everything, like there's not so much risk of getting like food poisoning or anything. I feel more healthy here than in Bali. So when it comes to the prices especially, but also the options, Bali is definitely better, especially in Canggu. But overall, especially because of the health risk reasons, I would give this category to Dubai. And the nature and scenery, Bali is of course way better in nature way. There's like, you can see anything, waterfalls, rice fields, cliffs and beaches, and like there's just so much, volcanoes, anything in Bali is incredible. In Dubai is of course a little more simple. There's desert and there's ocean. That's pretty much it. But actually I was surprised it's not too bad here in JBR and even in Dubai Marina. There's a lot of greenery around. I hear a lot of birds like chirping, so it doesn't feel too bad. Like it's pretty nice here also, but very different of course. And weather and climate, it's pretty nice actually that in Bali the best time is during the summer and in Dubai the best time is during the winter. So yeah, if you stay full year in either of these places, of course like Bali has rainy season during the winter that can be pretty bad and I really like to be there at that time. And Dubai is pretty hot during the summer, like pretty bad, like apparently like yeah, no one really wants to be here for the summer months. So it's not a bad idea to spend the summer in Bali and winter in Dubai, and while still getting the tax benefit of Dubai. So for this one, it's a tie. And if you're enjoying the video so far, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And next up is safety and cleanliness. So this is actually, this is a very interesting topic when it comes to these two places. So both of them are generally very safe, so it's not a problem, but Dubai is definitely even better. Like, you really don't need to worry about like someone stealing if you leave something somewhere, or like something happening. Like, it's not bad in Bali, but something can happen. Here it's more like it really nothing is gonna happen. And the cleanliness, it's so much better in Dubai. It's insane. Like, it's so clean everywhere. Always smells good somehow when I'm outside in marina, on the beach. Like, everywhere is so spotless. Like, it's really nice change after Bali, where there's just so much going on. Like, the smoke from the scooters is all the time. There's people like burning trash by the road, and there's smoke, and there's sand everywhere, and like dust, and dog poop on the ground, and it's smelly. Or like it's not too bad. Like, it's not like a thing that people really care about. But yeah, it's just so much nicer here when it always smells good and it's clean and there's nothing crazy happening all the time. And also it's pretty nice in Dubai that at least I haven't seen like almost any bugs. That can be pretty bad in Bali. There's a lot of bugs, mosquitoes, like so much going on also in that way. So yeah, easy win for Dubai. And if healthcare is important for you, Dubai is so much better also in that way, that there's like proper good hospitals here in Bali. There's decent, but often if people get any more like complex or like serious issues, they fly to like Singapore or back home to treat it. So it's not the best in Bali. In Dubai is definitely better. And by the way, if you're living the nomad lifestyle, I will leave a link in the description for the travel medical insurance I have used for the past 4 years and would recommend for this lifestyle the most. And when it comes to pollution, both can be like not the best places in that way, but yeah, I found somehow the air quality still in Dubai, it feels better because of not all the smoke from the scooters and trash and all that. Like, it feels better. So I would give this to Dubai also, but just be cautious if you're here during the summer. I have heard that it's like super duper bad. In Bali it's never like super bad usually, but yeah, overall yeah, it's better in Dubai, I guess. And when it comes to convenience, I would say that they both are super convenient places. You can order on the delivery apps like pretty much anything, super quick, easy. But somehow Bali still feels way more convenient for me in the way of, as I explained with scooter, you can just go so easily anywhere. Like, anything you need, you can also not only order it, but you can go there super quickly and easily. Like, everything is close by. So that way it's better. And traffic can be pretty bad in both places, but the difference is more like the road systems, as I explained. Like, it's a bit more complicated and like the distances are longer. So overall I would say in this way Bali is also better. So the total points are 6 to Dubai and 5 for Bali. But I would say for me the meaningful, like the most important things in life are still better in Bali than they are in Dubai. So for me it's an easy choice to keep living in Bali, not move to Dubai. But I could imagine in the future, if my income goes more up, to set up in Dubai and spend 3 months every year here, not only for the tax benefit, but also like it seems to be just a nice place to focus on business and health and everything, if it makes sense money wise. And also I would say, like, if I already have a girlfriend or wife at that point, would be pretty nice to spend some time here, because I feel like there's also like so much to do. I mean, there's so much to do in Bali also, but as I already spent there so much time, it's like a new place. There's many activities, things to do, things to see here, so it could be pretty nice.